Hello, welcome back. So today we're going to talk about some topics for the first homework, which is really part of a review chapter to get us back up to speed, perhaps from a little break of mathematics, wherever you guys may have. But I'd like to start off with talking about exponents. In particular, an exponential series and how they work and some notation. So for example, if I take some number, let's say, let's start off with something a little bit easy. How about 5 to the third power? What does that really mean when we write a number in this format? Well, first of all, there's a couple things I want to point out. A couple vocab terms here that we use. This here is often referred to as a base. We're talking about base 5 here. We're using base 5, and when we say the words base 5, it's the basic building block of the exponent. It's the number we're multiplying together. And in this case here, we're going to be multiplying together by 5 3 times. It's 5 times 5 times 5. And we can do a little bit of mental math or break out our calculator, and that means we're going to come up with a number of 125. Now, if we take 5 to the second, same base still, that means we're going to multiply the number 5 twice. And we get 25. And if we raise it to the first power, we get just plain old 5. Now here is where something strange may happen for you. Let's see here. And let's see here. What happens if I raise 5 to the 0 power? What is that number going to be? We need to stop and think about that for a second. Because that is not going to be, it does not equal 0. In fact, we're going to discover that it equals 1. How do we get there? That's the ultimate question. How do we get to the fact that 5 to the 0 power is 1? Well, if we go back to our previous one here, let's see here. There. No, where to go? There we go. 5 to the first. Could I not have also written 1 times 5 here is equal to 5? Okay, and if that's the case, 5 to the second, I could have written as simply this. I'm going to multiply 1 by base, the number of times that the exponent tells me, is another way to think of exponents. And for example, 5 to the fourth power is going to be equal to 1 times 5 times 5 times 5 times 5, or 625. So if we go back to 5 to the 0, what is that equal to? That's going to be 1 times, well, no 5s. There's nothing there. So that's just going to be plain old 1. And this works for all powers to the 0 power. All bases to the 0 power. It could be 956 to the 0 power, for example, and we would still get good old 1. This is a very useful property to keep in mind when working with exponents.